Okay, chums, here I am at last with my 3,000, tricky to say that, 3,000 subscribers special. I had to think long and hard about something to do actually. But, I mean, first of all, if you told me all those years ago that I would end up with 3,000 subscribers, I'd have laughed long and hard. Because after all, it's just a small independent channel, no self-promotion at all. And people just come to the videos and that's it as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, I was surprised to get there, but there's been a spike lately, thanks to my friend at Retro Ghetto putting in a good word for me. So thank you. Now, I thought it might be a good idea to go back to video 1. As I've explained before on the channel, I never intended to start a full channel. I just had, my passion at the time was PS3 collectors and limited editions, and I had a lot of them. So I thought, oh, we'll just, do a few videos showing everybody what's out there, and that'll be it. But there was a fair bit of interest in those, so I carried on and just carried on, and ended up with a channel about collecting. So I thought it might be a good idea on the 3,000th sub to go back and revisit some of those collectors and limited editions. Now, when I did those first few videos, I didn't have time to unbox them all and show everybody what was in. I just showed them, and that took 5 videos just to show what I had. So I thought this time I would pick out 5 particularly nice examples of Japanese RPGs, which tend to be the nicest collector's editions. Now, I don't care for the genre personally. I won't go into why. I'll just tell you that I don't like the genre. But there have been some very nice collector's editions associated with them. Now, when I say Japanese RPGs, I'm talking about PAL editions of games that originated in Japan. So yeah, I've picked out 4 collector's editions, and one of the limited editions that they used to do a lot of back in the days of. I mean, not so many limited editions these days, but back in the days of collector's editions, I used to do quite a lot of these smaller limited editions, which were handily sized, shall we say. So, without any further ado, I'll stop banging on about the past and concentrate on the current. Right, so the first one I wanted to show you was Tales of Xillia, Miller Maxwell's collector's edition. Okay, it comes in a nice big box. Hard to store, but never mind. I mean, I've got a room full of these things. I just haven't really got the space, but there you are. Such is life. I'll just stick that over there. Now, what you get inside that one, I've pre-unpacked these first couple because it would take half an hour to get into them. So what you get is your game, and inside you have you've got 2 discs. Okay, one is a music selection, and the other one, of course, is the game. And then something you don't see too much of these days, you actually get you actually get a manual, which is that. It's strangely enough, it's in black and white. Oh, the reason it's so big is because it's different languages, but just a black and white one. It is purely a manual. It's not an art book or anything, which I'll come to. So it just tells you how to play it, etc., etc. But it's a nice thing to have. You know, they just don't do manuals anymore, or very rarely. And the other thing you get in there is the art of. Sadly, it's only a soft cover. I much prefer the hardcover ones. But yeah, I mean, you've got all the characters in there. There'll be other stuff, I dare say. But yeah, you've got quite a breakdown of the different characters, and see if there's any. Oh yeah, you've got some of the environments in the game at the back of there. So yeah, I mean, very nice. You get some sort of a registration thing for the game, but that's of no interest to me. But the main attraction of this one, of course, is the Miller Maxwell statue. Now, I've got no intention of getting this out, unpacking it and everything, because it'll take an age. But I think you can see, get my big head out of the way, I think you can see the statue in there. Just try and get it in the light. There you go. So yeah, so that is what you get with Tales of Xillia, sorry. Get that right. I'll just put that to one side, so make a bit of room for the next one, which is Tales of Xillia 2. Now this is a bigger jobby altogether. Excuse me. Right, it's the Ludger Kresnik, whoever he or her might be. He or she might be. I have to get back to show you that one. So that's the massive box. Showing you what you get in. And to the back of it. So, yeah, I'm going to stick that round there out of the way. So that's, I mean, that's a lovely box, I've got to say. And inside you get this little box. Now what you've got inside of it is just a little pouch for it, sort of silky pouch. I don't know what that is, some sort of registration thing. And inside you've got this. I'll just whip it out and show you. It's very heavy. See it there, I think you can see it there better. And you've got some sort of clockwork on the back, and inside, I mean, it looks like a compact at first when you, but there's me going into infinity there. And inside you have this little clock type device. I don't know if that's from the game, but obviously it's meant to be some sort of pocket watch or whatever. I don't know. I haven't never looked at the game, so I wouldn't know. So yeah, I mean, that's a nice little item to be kicking off with. As I say, it's very heavy, so it's obviously well made. And then you have a very similar manual to number one, all in black and white, just with the controls in. So I mean, that's nothing special there. And inside this one, you have steelbook. Okay. And on the inside, a registration thing. And normally artwork on the inside of these, but not on this one. You have the game and the soundtrack. So that's something that the first game didn't have, a steelbook. And then this is more like it. Excuse my head. We have the Art of nice big hardback. Okay. And inside, I guess it'll be the usual stuff. Yeah. There's some environments or other illustrations, as it says. And then at the front of the book, you of course have all the characters. I've no idea who these people are because I don't play these things, these games. But I'm sure if you're into this stuff, all of this might be of great interest to you. So yeah, there you go. You have that, and on top of all that, we have another bigger figurine of Ludger Kresnik. Okay, got some sort of sword there, that's why the blister pokes out the front there, but I think you can see him okay, can't you? So there again, I've no intention of unpacking it all because it'll take forever. So yeah, that is Tales of Xillia 2. I'll just push these around here so I have room to show you the rest of the gear. Right, so as I say, those are large boxes which takes up a lot of room. And next up, we've got the Odin Sphere Storybook Edition. Okay, this is in a considerably smaller box, as you can see. There's the artwork on the inside box. Which just lifts off to reveal the innards. Now, I must admit, I particularly like this. It's not a steel book; it's a steel cover, but it's very, very nice. I mean, that is beautiful artwork. I mean, if anything, with these Japanese RPGs, I don't like the genre, but I do appreciate the artwork. I mean, that is lovely, and so is that. Get it out of the light. I mean, that is just top quality stuff. So that, as I say, that is a steel cover, and then inside you have your game. This I hadn't realised when I picked this out. This is actually PS4, but it's just for illustration purposes. It's much the same as the way the PS3s used to present their games. So that one is just the one disc, and that was that. Now you had, again, I'm not going to unwrap this because these take me an age to fold back into shape, but you get a t-shirt with it, and then it's called the Storybook Edition because this another nice hardback art book. I suppose this follows the same template as the others. So there you go. You've got, I mean, I must admit the artwork in this game is particularly nice. If the artwork in the game was that good, I might even play it. It might be. You never know. Yeah, you've got obviously some levels from the game. Yeah, all very nice. Yeah, I'd like to show you this page by page, but unfortunately I don't have the time. Yeah, so that is a particularly nice collector's edition, that one, just for the artwork alone. And on top of all that, there's just a little art card in the bottom, very cutesy, but nice. So yeah, must admit I'm rather impressed with that one, for many reasons. I'm not fussed about the t-shirt, like, but that comes with it. So that's what you get. And to say the steel cover is magnificent. So that is, put that away, Odin Sphere. Okay, now next we're going down in size here, if I can reach the thing. Right, here we have Tales of Symphonia Chronicles Collector's Edition. It's got a little plastic cover which I shall remove. Not much to see on that. Just tells you what's in. But I must admit I prefer this size of collector's edition just for space reasons, really. But this one's a side loader. Everything pulls out from the side there, so I didn't bother to excuse me, pre-unpack it. Now you get I don't know if this is some sort of pre-order thing, but it didn't come in the game. I can't remember. I don't think I pre-ordered it, but it's a little not exactly a purse, but it's a little I don't know what you would call it, but you can store things in it, as far as I can see. And that's the artwork on the box, very nice again. And I'll just tip out all the goods, see what's what. Okay, there's the game. Another one of those daft registration things. Right, we have here 3 discs. So that's your OST original soundtrack 1. Presumably over here we have, let's get it round the right way, I'm very OCD about having my discs right way up. And we've got number 2, that's a nice disc, some nice artwork on it. And then we have the game on that side. Just put the registration thing in there. Right, so that is that. Now, I don't know, this is, yeah, once again, it's just the controls in, I think it's different languages, yeah. So very similar to the Xillia ones. So there's that, but there obviously isn't room in the game to hold that. So, and then you have you have an illustrated novel. I'll find it an illustration. Of course I can't, can I? It's the odd illustration that pops up now and again. And I have a little box here. No idea what's in it, probably some. Oh, okay. Get these around the right way, you can best see them. So I'm not going to unwrap all these, it'll take forever. But I think you'll be able to get them round the right way, you'll be able to see them. Right, there we are. And annoying. Right. Okay. They come with a little stand by the look of it, but I'll just briefly show you. Some. Can't see that one up there very well. There you go. Obviously some characters from the game. So there's a little stand you can stick them on. I'll just put that one sideways, otherwise I won't be able to shut the box. Okay, so yeah, that's what you get with Tales of Symphonia. That's that one. And finally, I thought I would show you an example of the limited editions. Free dust with this one. Yeah, I mean these are not, they're not much bigger than a normal game in height, and obviously a bit thicker in width, but they do fit nicely into your bookshelves as opposed to the other ones I've shown you. So yeah, we've got Tales of Grace's F, whatever that might be. And inside, these limited editions, whether it be Street Fighter or Final Fantasy, they would typically had all the same stuff inside them, which consisted of the game, of course. We've got some DLC there, which is probably miles out of date. Let's have a look when that's dated. Didn't say actually. Oh, 22nd of August 2017, so I don't think I'm ever going to get to use that. And inside you have, that's the little manual. I won't bother getting that out because it'll be just the black and white the same, and there's your game. Oh, this one's slightly different. You get some behind the scenes footage and soundtrack, so that's a 3-discer. Just load that back in. As I said, these limited editions all follow the same template, regardless of the, and you get the obligatory art book. This one's just in soft cover. Art book, sorry. Did I say art book? I wish it was. I must have had hard cover on my brain. The back, and then inside you have just the usual stuff, all the characters. And if I go to the back, oh, some nice artwork. And I guess there'll be some locations, maybe. Perhaps not. Some bits and pieces from the game by the look of it. So, yeah, that's Japanese RPGs on the PS3, if you like, collectors and limited editions. I have a few more Japanese RPGs like the Final Fantasy ones, but I just picked those because I knew that they would have something more interesting in them. So if you're a fan of these types of game, I hope you enjoyed. And that's about all I have to say about it, really. Thank you to all those that have subscribed and watched, of course, and sent in comments and the rest. So I will be along very shortly. I think I've got some more SF paperbacks to show you, and that's about all I can think of in the future, or the immediate future. So yeah, thanks again, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye now.